Hi everyone, it's been such a long time since I did a video. It feels really weird to do one today. Feels like I'm talking to myself, which I virtually am until I upload this. So today's video it kind of moves on from International Women's Day, which was on Sunday the 9th of March, and did lots of things to celebrate the day. One was I went to a women's leadership summit, and I literally went as a spectator, as a visitor, and ended up being pulled up to speak, which was not what I was prepared for, but I thought, why not? I need to get better at speaking anyway, public speaking, and obviously you know that this doing my YouTube is all a part of getting into that, and yeah, so that was a bit of a surprise. But anyway, this video is part of some of the things that people have been doing for International Women's Day, and it is called what would you say to your younger self? Now, there's a lot that I would say to my younger self. I had to sit down and kind of collect my thoughts to do this, because it kind of I needed to sort of take stock of everything that I've learned over all the years that have led me up to this point. And let's face it, I had a lot to learn, so it was quite, sorry, that was the chair. There was a lot of information to think about and put together, so yeah, I thought I'd share that with you. It's also written on my blog, actually. I've already put it on my blog, but I thought I'd bring it to life and do a video on it, and also because I haven't done a video in ages, it was time. So anyway, as I did this, I sort of thought about myself being like about the age of kind of like 15 or about 18, and I was sort of whispering into my ear, like you know, the angel on your shoulder kind of thing, telling you kind of what's best or what's better to do. So yeah, the first thing is that you are not designed for everyone to like you. So stop trying so hard to get people on side. Popularity does not make you a good person. Your behaviour and your decisions do. This is really important for me because I had a habit of just getting new friends all the time. They weren't necessarily very good for me. I used to get called the Pied Piper because I used to have just a flow of friends with me everywhere, or just a new friend, and you know, friends that I still have around me now, because I cut all that down, especially when I got very mentally unwell. I cut down a lot of the people that I had around me quite drastically. So yeah, the friends that I have around me now, they always kind of say, they always laugh and just say, God, I remember all those times you just had so many people around you. It was ridiculous, and it was true. So the other thing was, your feelings and your voice does matter. No matter what the pastor's told you, your opinion matters. So speak up and believe in what you have to say. One of the things that going through childhood trauma, childhood domestic violence, or the violence did to me was taught me how to be quiet, never to speak out. Speaking out was not a safe thing to do. It would always get me into trouble. So I developed a habit from a very young age of just keeping secrets, not speaking out, just trying to keep everybody happy by keeping my mouth shut, which got me into tons of trouble, untold trouble. So yeah, that's a big one. Love does not have to hurt, and drama is not normal. So that's kind of in relation to the relationships that I formed as an older person. You know, that it's not normal to have drama and lots of madness going on, and cheating and horribleness, and you know, just yeah. So no. The party girl facade that you play is not real. It is papering over cracks that you won't address, and it doesn't make you feel good. Be honest with yourself about that, which is really true. I used to party all the time just to, I don't know, it was like a passing time thing. I never used to have to really think about life if I was partying and drinking all the time. And if I was seen as like an exciting party girl, then no one would really notice that I had real problems to deal with. Best of all me. So yeah, that was a big problem. Another one is listen to your instinct and learn to trust it. I know you can hear it, so stop ignoring it, and it will be the best thing that you ever do for yourself. And that is just so true. And if you know anything about my story, you will know that listening to my instinct was a big problem. It's not no more. Yeah, it was a big problem for me. I didn't listen to my instinct ever. I just didn't know how, and I didn't trust my instinct. I let other people be my instinct for me, and it just never got me anywhere. So the next one is, I know you're a naturally sensitive person, but not everyone means to hurt you. Try and understand where they're coming from and try to rationalise your feelings. So that's just me being a bit of an oversensitive person as a young person. It was quite easy to hurt my feelings. I was quite oversensitive, and obviously there was reasons for that, but it's just kind of teaching myself to toughen up a little bit. And I hope everything I'm saying here does help somebody else. So, you know, do take any of these things on board if they feel relative. And the next one is, do not align your life with other people's expectations. What do you expect from yourself? Think about that and be that fearlessly. Now that's a massive one for me, because I used to always align whatever I did with other people's expectations. If they wanted me to be a certain way, I'd be that way. If they wanted me to date certain people or not to date certain people, I'd actually listen to them. It's ridiculous. Oh my God. Yeah, I used to actually live my life to the standards of other people, or to the expectations, sorry, not standards, expectations. So whatever they wanted, I would try my hardest to live to their expectations, not my own. And that's a big part of where my instinct comes in as well. So it's about trusting your instincts and going for what you want, listening to yourself, find out what you want, do that, not what everybody else asks you to do. Another one is, not everybody is your friend. It's quite funny. Your mum will spot the people around you that you shouldn't call friend long before you do, and that's massive. That goes back to the having a million friends in the beginning that I mentioned about. Yeah, I used to just have a million friends. I called them all good friend, best friend. No, not at all. And my mum definitely spotted the ones that shouldn't have been in my life from a very early age. There was a friend that on a birthday of mine, I put on this outfit, and I wanted to look nice, whatever. And I said to her, "Does it look nice?" She said, "Yeah, you look great." Went to see my mum. Looks horrible. I said, "Oh, well, she thinks it looks nice." And she was like, "Why on earth would she tell you that you look nice? You look terrible." And a good friend would be honest with you about that. And so I said to them both, "Look, she said it doesn't look nice," and my mum said, and she was convinced that it did look nice, and my mum said, "From that day, that is not your friend." I just thought it was a difference of opinion, but it turned out that she was just right in general. Love yourself more, take care of yourself, seek help for those thoughts, panic attacks, anxiety, and those nights that you cried yourself to sleep. You do not have to suffer this alone. And that goes back to my mental health problems that I was having but were not recognised at all. And I just didn't know what to do with those emotions at the time. I just, I would say maybe I was a little bit stubborn. I just didn't know any better. I was a bit ignorant to my feelings. I didn't know how to address them. I didn't think they were worthy of going to the doctor for. I just thought it was a normal thing to have a hard life, or kind of a way of thinking that, I'd done it for so long, it just felt normal. And the other one is that you and your mum will be fine in the end, and you know my story, so yeah, we were fine in the end. And also, your closest and real friends in life will be revealed when you finally become friends with yourself. And I hope that's quite explanatory, but as soon as you become friends with yourself, you start doing the right things for you, you start thinking for yourself, living for yourself, your life begins to change. And the people that, you know, aren't there for the right reasons, people that, the people that were only happy when the conditions were right for them, will all fall away because you're not there living a life that's dictated by them anymore. And that's totally fine. Don't, it will hurt, but it's totally normal. It's a part of growth, it's a part of growing up. So don't let it get to you for too long. Embrace the change. And then another one, and this is a big one, and my last one, which is something that I still do now. I guess it takes a long time to change change habits that you've done for a long time, but it's stop playing yourself down for other people so they feel more comfortable. You know, let them feel uncomfortable if they, you know, if they really want to. Why are you playing everyone else's cheerleader whilst you play yourself down? There is so much more to you than taking a back seat to make room to make everybody else happy. I am reading this one off my blog because it's quite a big one. To make everybody else happy. There's room for everybody to be celebrated, so humbly claim your time. So, and your place. So yeah, it's just saying stop playing yourself down, stop being mousy, stop playing down your happiness, you know, the things that make you excited, the good things that are going on in your life. Like, some people actually don't want to hear that. Some people get upset when you talk about that, and it's not an ego thing where you're just going, look at me, but you might just one day have some good news. And there's people that actually just don't want to hear that you have good news, and it's crazy to me. Like, when my friends tell me their good news, I'm like, yay, like, you know, squealy and happy for them. You know, that's just normal to me. I don't understand people that can't be happy for other people. But throughout my life, and especially now, since I started Free Your Mind, and obviously some good things have happened, we've achieved quite a lot. Some people don't like that. And I noticed I started playing myself down. I would talk about my achievements. When I did that talk the other day that I just mentioned earlier, I didn't even mention that I'd done what I've done with Free Your Mind. I just kind of started talking about something else, and I realised that was a big mistake, because I could have missed out on a lot of things for doing that. I made up for it later, but however, no, don't play yourself down for people. Don't do that. You're basically you're serving yourself an injustice to the person that God created you to be. Don't play yourself down for anybody. All right? So anyway, that is all. I don't want this video to go on for too long, and I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you took some words of wisdom, pearls of wisdom, things that will help you as well. I also hope that you will too do a video like this, so if you do, tag me in it and let me know, and also comment below if you liked it. I will be back with a video much sooner than I have I have been of recent. Sorry. Let me tell you something actually. I did a video just before Christmas on how to look after your mental health over the festive period, because obviously it can be quite a hard time. But I became quite unwell over Christmas. I started to go through a bit of a depression. So it didn't seem right for me to put up a video saying how to look after yourself and being all happy and everything, when it just wasn't reality. And I like to be honest with people that follow me and people that support me, and I just wasn't going through a good time at the time, so I needed to recollect my thoughts, look after myself. I was very tired and exhausted, and I just think it had a massive impact on me. So that's another reason why it's been a while since you had a video. It's because I didn't put out a video that I wanted to. But anyway, everything's much better now. I've got myself a routine. I'm looking after myself much more. I'm saying no to things. I'm pacing myself, and you should all do the same if you ever feel that way. And yes, I hope you enjoy this video, and I will be back soon with another one. Okay? All right then, take care and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves. Bye.